Sometimes it's hard to find hope.
What is it?
Mostly because it's hard to keep up with her.
Ever since she was little, she was the one running around here on the farm, chasing the animals.
Hope Drake is a farm girl through and through.
He's the one that runs from me.
When she's not tending to the horses, she's always out and about.
Tractors, trucks, anything that I could drive, I would do it. Living on the farm, I've grown up on it.
And fight her to get to bed because she wanted to be doing something else.
But that only got a little easier about 2 weeks ago. For 5 years before that, it was sometimes a challenge to get around it all.
Typical morning. We're ready to go play some softball, you know.
Back in 2015, they came home after a big win in softball, and she celebrated by taking out her four-wheeler out into the pasture.
Me and my brother was riding on the flat ground down there, and he moved on the seat, so I thought he was falling.
Next thing I know, her friend comes running in and tells me she's had an accident. So I run out, and as soon as I come out the back door, I see her laying. And I'm like, okay, she's in a weird position.
When Hope shifted her weight, the four-wheeler flipped and landed on top of her.
She said, Mom, I can't feel my legs. For a mother, that was immediate panic mode set in.
Hope was airlifted here to Vanderbilt University Medical Center, where doctors discovered she had broken her spinal cord and would be paralyzed from the waist down. In so many ways, Kim felt like her hope was lost.
It broke my heart. She couldn't get up in the pasture. She couldn't go and catch her horses when she wanted to.
The Drake family started adjusting to this new normal. Then about a year ago, a chance encounter with another man in a wheelchair changed everything.
There was like an instant connection there with them. They were amazing with Hope, and I told Hope, I said, you know, those are good people. They're going to do things for people that are going to go far.
That man was Gary Linfoot, an Army veteran and paraplegic himself. Years ago, he was given a robotic wheelchair called the iBot. He and his wife, Mary, decided to start a foundation called the American Mobility Project to pay that gift forward by purchasing robotic wheelchairs for others who need them too. Hope was their very first recipient.
It was in April when they called us and told us that they had a generous donation made, that I was getting an iBot, and we was speechless and amazed.
So they flew Hope and another teenager receiving an iBot wheelchair up to New Hampshire to receive their custom chairs and go through iBot boot camp.
We had to learn the different modes and what they could go on, and the slopes they could go on.
They even taught her how to go upstairs. After receiving a hero's welcome back at Nashville International, she got to go back home on the farm and really put the iBot to the test. The chair can go through 3 inches of water, over rugged roots and steep hills, even at high speeds down her driveway. And she no longer needs help to love on her horses.
Being able to brush them and feed them just feels like it was before my wreck.
But Hope's favorite function is the one that takes her to the next level.
Actually being able to feel that height again and not having people look down when I'm talking to them, and it just made it feel like I wasn't even in a chair anymore.
And with this newfound freedom, it's once again hard to find hope.
I know that with this iBot, she's going to be able to do lots of things.
Because nothing is holding her back.
Now we know no matter what it is, I'll be able to get across it.
In Giles County, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.